Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Find Your Passion Day Passion Chats. I am super excited to be joined by the infectious energy, which is Fiona Wheeler, the owner of the Hiit factory Essendon. For those who don't know, is northwest of Melbourne. How are you, Fee?
Fabulous. Thank you, Nat.
That's great to hear. I've had the pleasure of meeting Fee in person, and just your whole bubbly energy is really inspiring and infectious.
Thank
That's
you.
great. So I'm sure that's going to come through the interview as well.
Yes.
So I'm going to kick off with my favourite question before we even talk about your passion, and I would just love for you to tell us what your passion does for you and how it makes you feel.
It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel bloody brilliant. So happy. Just every day getting out of bed and doing what I do. It makes me feel so good. So good.
Oh, I love it. See, you can see the smile on my face just from those motivating words that you share. So tell us, don't keep us hanging any longer. What is your passion exactly?
My passion is helping others become a happier, more confident, healthier, stronger, fitter version of themselves, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, I love it. And so what is your means for doing that? How are you helping these people do that?
So on a everyday basis, I will take clients through 30 minutes of exercise, whether it be body weight, strength, running, yoga, dance, whatever it may be, through my business, which is the Hiit Factory Essendon.
Yeah, I love it. So you provide the means for people to move their bodies in ways that I guess they love, and helps them inject their own passion as well. So I love what you do there. Yeah.
Exactly, that's it. Because there's something for everyone out there, no matter what your fitness level is at currently or what age you are. There are ways in modifying and adapting everything that can be done.
Yeah, I love it. And so, a lot of the time I hear that people can be quite, intimidated in going to a gym, particularly if they haven't been for a while. I know, even with all the exercise that I do, when I first went into a gym that was local to me to try it out, I was really intimidated. So what sort of advice do you have for people to, take that first step, and what should they know in terms of what they're going to be entering into?
Yes, and I completely understand that, and that's why I make my studio very inclusive. So no matter who you are, what your background is, when you come through the door, you're one of us. It's such a fabulous, like-minded, friendly community. So it doesn't matter whether you are a beginner or you're an athlete, you're made to feel the same as everyone. You are very welcomed, and I reassure people in that they can work at their own pace. Never mind the person that's next to you. This is all about you. Why are you here? What do you want to achieve from this? What are your goals? How are we going to go about obtaining those goals? And then let's break it down, and exactly the same with the formats. Let's find out where you're at with your body, if you've got any injuries, any issues, and let's take it from there, and let's build progressively. So it would be the same for anyone going to any establishment in terms of it's just taking those first steps. Getting there can be the hardest thing. And then you've got to find your fit. You've got to find what works for you.
Yeah, I love it. And so what do you love about the 30-minute classes that you offer? So I see a lot with my coaching clients when we're talking about getting fit and healthy, that they think that, they need to smash themselves for an hour each session at a gym. And if they don't do that, then, what's the point? So what do you see in terms of the benefit of these 30-minute, quick sessions?
Oh, they are so efficient, so effective. All of the recent research and stats into HIT training just keep proving what I'm saying to clients on a daily basis. And we're all time poor. It's just a busy, crazy world, and that's the way it is. And we've got to make sure we're making enough time for ourselves, for obviously mental and physical reasons. And this way, you work really hard in that time that you're there. And a lot of my clients as well have families, so they can bring their kids along. It's a really safe environment. And again, it's a good length of time for the kids as well. They do what they need to do, as in play, chill, sleep, eat, join and exercise, and then they're good to go after the 30 minutes also. So a lot of times there'll be people that go to the gym for 1 or 2 hours, but are you actually making the most use of that time? Are you pushing yourself? Are you getting what you need from that session? Whereas with the ones that I do, it's all group training, it's all guided, it's all motivating and encouraging, everyone helping each other, push each other along. And yes, you leave after that 30-minute session thinking, wow, I just gave it my all. That is working for me. I can really feel that. And bam, done.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that you're changing the whole mindset that, we don't have to be at a gym for an hour or for 2 hours. That 30 minutes, we can still get some great benefits from that exercise. And it sounds what you do at Hit Factory, that it's not just about the exercise, it's the mental, it's the emotional, it's the connection with others, including family.
Everything.
Yeah.
So important. So important. The relationships that I have with all my clients, knowing everyone's name, knowing something about everyone, and just making everyone feel that they're part of it. That's really important to me.
Yeah, I love it. And you can see that shine through when you're talking that, it's more than just your typical gym. So, I love what you're offering. So where did your passion for this come from, exercise and helping people? Where has it started?
Yeah, so I've always been into fitness, but in the past it was going to gyms. And then after having my second baby, the Hit Factory and MetaFit, one of the formats, was recommended from a mother's group friend. So I went along, and Colette McShane, who is the founder of the Hit Factory, was instructing the class. And oh my God, just from the word go, I was like, I love this. I was just loving it. My adrenaline was going. I loved all the moves, the exercises. And I just became hooked. I just loved it. And then after a short time, I was like, I'm going to help others discover this, find this, get to do this for themselves. So then I got all of my qualifications, because I was a design teacher for 10 years, so quite different. And then I started part-time instructing and part-time school teaching still. And then just as soon as I started getting into the instructing side, and again just loving it every single day and getting that buzz, I knew I wanted to take it further, as in opening my own business. So I started to do all the background work while I was still part-time teaching, being a mum, part-time instructing, and getting all the background stuff happening so I could make it come into fruition.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that, you've had one career and you've made a transition to another career and do something that, as you said, makes you come alive and makes you feel great. And, and that's what Find Your Passion Day is about. It's not about, telling people to change careers, but it's actually about, injecting something about yourself and passion in your life that makes you feel great and makes you come alive. So, yeah, I love it.
Exactly. Yes.
A lot of the time I hear from people that they would love to have a passion, particularly women. They would love to have a passion for themselves. They invest so much time and energy helping their partner or their kids find their passion. What advice do you have for them in getting started? How do they find their passion?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different steps involved, but just taking it down to what makes me happy? What makes me tick? Never mind any financial constraints, family constraints, whatever those constraints may be, what actually makes me go, yes, what makes me buzzing? Think about that, write those things out. It might be one thing, it might be two things, it might be three things. Then prioritise if it's a few things. Okay, out of that list, what in particular do I want to focus on? What do I want to get out of bed for every day and go, yes, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And yes, it doesn't have to be that you give up your current career or your part-time, full-time job. This could go alongside it. It could work hand in hand. It could be more of a hobby that gives you that passion, that ignite. Then it can develop into business, or it may not. It may stick as your hobby. It doesn't matter. Whatever makes you feel as if you're living the best life possible.
Yes, definitely. Great advice. And it's focusing on the what, it's not focusing on the how. Too often we get caught up in the how, but you're right, it's writing out what is it that you want. So
if you have enough belief in something and belief in yourself and passion, you'll make it work.
Yeah.
You will make it work.
Yeah, it's funny once you put out what you want that, I don't know, everything starts to align and it comes to fruition.
Exactly. The universe will listen. It will respond to, what you give out is what you get back. Definitely.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Beautiful. I love it. So I will close it here, and I'll thank you for sharing your passion and sharing your enthusiasm for helping others, and also, what you're doing at the Hiit Factory Essendon. It's great work, and I do see you down by the river,
yes.
putting the ladies through their running drills as I'm running around.
Yes. So, no, Fabs, thank you so much for having me chat, and yes, hopefully I will get to meet some of the people that are listening to this on Find Your Passion Day.
Yes, I love it. Thanks so much, Fee. Have a great day.
You too. Bye, lovely.
Bye.